Hello and happy Friday. It is 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, which means I am getting ready to shut down my computer and get my weekend started. The Hubs is on his way home, and so we're planning dinner for tonight and figuring out what we're going to do this weekend. It looks like a deep cleaning the house kind of weekend, which is totally fine with me. So we'll be getting into that. I wanted to start using this time with all of you as I kind of start to shut down my week every week and just give the community a chance to ask me anything. And while that might be a little bit of a risk because who knows what anything could end up being, and I like to be an open book, so if you ask me anything, I might just answer anything, so be prepared for that. This week's question came in from a dear friend of mine, and it was a very good positive question to start with. Just if I'm reading anything, and if so, what am I reading? So I've been reading a little bit of a slew of books kind of about productivity and trying to gather a little bit of information on how to best spend my time every single week as an entrepreneur, as a female. And I started out by reading Timothy Ferriss's 4-Hour Work Week, which was really interesting to me. Obviously, we don't all want to work a 4-hour work week when we're working with clients and when we're doing lots of busy things. But the idea around that one was a lot about learning how to delegate and learning how to be productive with your own time in a way that doesn't bog you down with some of the day-to-day stuff that someone else could potentially be helping you with. So that was a big one for me. And then I moved into reading James Clear's Atomic Habits, which kind of sent me on a little bit of a positive spiral, trying to refigure out my habit stacks, trying to refigure out what it was that I was doing every single day that made me feel good, made me feel like I was starting some new good habits in my life. And then I'll tell you guys about this, I think, in a new podcast episode coming up soon. But how that exercise of learning how to habit stack and writing all of that down kind of led me to this new space of kind of serenity in my life and feeling a little bit like every day is just a little bit easier. The book that I just finished literally today, I finished it this morning while some other stuff was going on at the house, is Kate Northrup's Do Less book. If you're not familiar with Kate, she has an amazing philosophy about how to spend your time and your energy as a woman based on our monthly cycles. And even if you're not cycling on a regular basis, or if you're not someone who has a cycle, you can still use her methods by following the phases of the moon, which follow along on that kind of path really well. And I am really pleased. I actually got to purchase this book from Kate herself. She put a little bit of a note in my book when I bought it from her, and she's just been a really amazing inspiration in this community that I've recently joined. And this book really helps me to kind of figure out not only how do I prioritize my time, delegate more, and feel like everything that I'm doing is inching me closer and closer to my goals, but also how to really leverage the 80-20 rule on what are the 20% of the tasks that are getting 80% of my results so that I can start doing more of that over and over. So I just finished the book this morning. I have also, when I saw her at an event in September, I also purchased her planner, which is the Do Less planner. And I was using it, but I don't think I was using it to its biggest capabilities and like everything that it was meant to be used for until I just finished reading the book. And so I'm gonna go back through and kind of do some of the exercises that she had put in the beginning of the planner. And one of them that I really want to do this weekend is go through my 80-20. So like, what are the big events that I have had in my business? What are the things I'm most proud of? And then what are the tasks or what are the daily things that I was doing that led to those? And hopefully I'll be able to kind of curate and figure out what those were, how to do more of them, and then definitely just focus my time and my energy on those types of things instead of getting myself bogged down by stuff that's not really moving the needle. So that's what I've been reading right now. I actually have up next a book by Chris Voss called Never Split the Difference. I've been kind of revisiting my own expertise with negotiating and how that's been kind of a unique skill that I have in the apparel industry, and then also as a woman. I love to go to the car dealership and actually like barter for a car price. when I'm overseas, if I'm at like farmers markets or if I'm at local local shops, if they're willing to barter, I am all about it. So I'm going to dive into Chris Voss's book next and see if there's anything that I can learn there, and then maybe kind of step into some negotiating discussions with my clients as well, teaching them how to negotiate for better costs on their garments, because I think that that's something we're not doing enough of right now. A lot of people are kind of leaning into the economy as if like, we know we need this product, we're not really willing to negotiate because we know we need to just move forward. And I think we need to get back to some of those basics and really teach everybody how to get what they need out of their garments and out of the costing from their factory. There's a lot of really great methods that are out there, and I'm happy to kind of get into that and start teaching that to people. So that's my book up next. But like I said, I've been reading Kate Northrup's Do Less. If you're interested in this book, let me know. I can definitely recommend it. I can get you a link. And if you can also check out her planner, you can start getting into it with me. Let me know what you think about it. And I will see you guys next Friday at the same time, 3:30 p.m. Pacific time every week. I'm going to be just getting on real quick and answering whatever the big question was for the week. So if you want to submit a question, let me know. You can definitely send me a comment. If we're personally connected, you can text me, you can email me, anything you want. And I really look forward to it. See you guys next week. Have an amazing, wonderful weekend.